Good evening guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's LeetCode question is problem number 440, kth smallest in lexicographical order. It is similar to yesterday's problem, but in yesterday's problem we have to generate all the numbers in a lexicographical order from 1 to n. But in this problem we have to find out the kth smallest lexicographical integer. For example, in this example we have n is equal to 13, so we have 1 to 13 all the numbers in lexicographical order, and we have given k is equal to 2. Then the answer is 10. So we cannot solve it using yesterday's approach, because in yesterday's approach we have to generate all the numbers, but in this it can be solved. It should be solved in some other way, and in this we have constraints k and n are from 1 to 10 to the power 9. If we use yesterday's approach, then it will definitely give TLE. So it will use the approach of tree. For example, if we have k is equal to 6 and n is equal to 13. So initially we have answer is equal to 1, and we will check all the numbers that start with 1, and it will go from 10 to 19, but we will check only up to 13 because n is 13. And if we have more value of n, then it can go further also, that is 1012 to 109 and so on. But in this problem we have only up to 13, and the same goes for 2, 3 and up to 9. So we check first for 1, and we check that whether k is present in this subtree only or not. So k is 6, but for 1 we have only 4 numbers, that is 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, I'm sorry, 5 numbers, so the number should be 2. So we will check a gap between these numbers and 2, that how many numbers are lexicographically less than 2, and for the and we subtract that numbers from our k, then 6 minus 5 is 1. And we check similarly in 2 also, 20 to 29. When it will reach 20, we have k is equal to 0, and when k is equal to 0 we return 2, so our answer is 2. So in this I have take an answer variable, that is 1, and we iterate from 1 to k, and we calculate the gap between 1 and next number, that is 2, and similarly if it will go on, then we check for 2, 3 and 3, 4 also. And if the gap and the I is less than equal to k, then we increase our I with the gap, and answer is incremented by 1, else I is incremented by 1 and answer is multiplied by 10, and at last we return the answer. For calculating the gap, we took two variables a, b and r, n. So initially gap is equal to 0, and we iterate from 0 to n, and at every step we increment minimum of n plus 1 comma b minus a to gap, and a is multiplied to 10 and b is multiplied to 10, and at last we return the gap. So this is the solution of today's problem. Let's submit it. It is accepted. So to watch daily LeetCode questions, subscribe to my channel and like and share the video also. Thank you guys.